You know what I've also seen to be beneficial? I've seen some homeopathic vaginal suppositories for
Hmm.
UTIs. I don't know much about them, but I've had women try them and they have worked when everything else failed. So I think you should be open to it. And the probiotics are a game changer too. As you mentioned, you could do intravaginal with the capsule, it'll just dissolve, or just oral probiotics has been helpful. So as you mentioned, the gut, that's something we're going to look at. So if we see a female who suffer with UTIs and we see she's got a lot of issues on her stool test, we can't say directly, hey, this is why you have UTIs. But if we fix the stuff in the gut, chances are high that they're going to suffer less and less frequently from UTIs. It's really, really important. As you mentioned, you got this vaginal microbiome, you've got the oral, you've got the gut, you've got the skin microbiome. So, I mean, if anywhere there's dysfunction or dysbiosis going on, I think they could affect the whole system.
Absolutely. And then men play a part of the role, in this whole thing. So get the sugar consumption down, better hydration. Could always throw in a little bit of ginger or cranberry kombucha. That's a really easy, simple thing just to add in as a routine. Sometimes it's easier to add things to a routine than pull things out.
Well, think about how many men you and I've seen and work with over the years with gut issues. So, I mean, getting their gut straightened out too is going to be my goal because I'm sure that's going to affect what we're seeing in these papers on like semen quality, and they're not passing these microbes, via sperm. So, men, you got to get on board. Women just, I feel bad for them because they take a lot of the blame. They take it upon themselves, like there's something wrong with them. And in many cases, there definitely are issues with the dysbiosis in the female. But in the men, they kind of get off the hook. So we're calling all the men out here. You got to get involved too. You got to get your health involved. If you're over there eating pizza while your wife is sitting here cooking a paleo meal, you got to get on board because this is a team sport here.
Yeah, and then you can always use a barrier method if not, right? That's an easy way, at least in the interim. And then also just getting the hydration up and avoiding the sugar can make just a huge difference. Sometimes it's not even 100%, just an 80-20 can make a huge difference on that.
I know how men are, being a man. So if the wife says, honey, you're going to have to use condoms for the rest of our sex life, I think that'll be a easy, quick motivator to get them on board and do
Totally.
other natural
Yeah, I
strategies.
find like kind of in the manosphere, there's like two kinds of men. There's like the men that are like biohackers that are like always into like optimal performance, trying to improve and get everything kind of optimized in their health and their life. And there come some guys that they kind of they're a little bit more slow to the punch and they're motivated by what the rest of their family's doing, their wife's doing, and then their wives kind of get them on board. There's like kind of like two classes like that. I think me and you tend to
Mhm.
be more in the biohacker class. And we see a lot of biohackers that are in, right? That are really motivated and they're all about performance. And then some, their wives are more on that side of the fence and the wives kind of get them motivated. But most of the time though, once someone can see their life improve, and usually if you get healthier, you don't just improve in the urinary tract, you improve in cognitive, mood, libido, energy, digestion. So women, if you can get your husbands on board, they're going to see a lot of buy-in, hopefully other areas, and hopefully you'll be able to get them a long-lasting buy-in, which is really important for energy and just people being healthier, which is important.
Yeah, well said.